Hello, happy Thursday. I hope wherever you are that you and your loved ones are safe and well and having a good day and a good week. I got a calendar alert yesterday that said it was the 5th anniversary of when I got my intrathecal pump removed. I know, it felt like farther away, like way back in the past, but 5 years is 5 years. So the arc of events that happened from the pump breaking to months later getting it removed was kind of all over the place. I was at the hospital getting ready to get it replaced not long after the whole malfunction thing happened. And I guess the night before or the morning of, I woke up and I felt like I had a UTI, or urinary tract infection, which was not uncommon, unfortunately. And we were at the hospital and they had to call it off because they can't do if there's even a hint of an infection unless, they're certain that there is none. They're not going to do any kind of procedure on you, especially one that involved, opening up my abdomen and also dealing with my intrathecal space in my spine. So, it wasn't uncommon at the time, and unfortunately, they don't know if that's due to the arachnoiditis or the CRPS, but thank you to both. Yay! Anyway, so back then, we had to put the brakes on the whole thing. And as time went on, ultimately, we know how that ended, getting it removed in July. But it was a 4 or 5 month period of getting there, 6 months, whatever it was, getting there. And so yesterday I was thinking wow, the alternative reality of what if it hadn't broken? I would still have it because it was giving me very good, very consistent relief and I was doing well. The funny thing was when it was I had gotten some distance from the whole thing in that fall, I guess. I think it was my mom that said, you seem so much clearer and more awake and alert. And not that I wasn't then, but the difference from, I guess, having 24-hour a day, morphine running through my system to, at a very low, very functional level, but the difference to having none was obviously enough for people to tell me. And someone else said that they felt like I had woken up from a very long sleep, which still cracks me up. But yeah, and I guess after the fact, I kind of knew what they meant because I felt more alive and awake, which is silly because, I credit the pump with helping me, saving my life at that time because things were we were not in a place where we could keep going doing what we were doing, which was consistent blocks, consistent shots, consistent, epidurals, and, there's only so many nerve blocks they're, really supposed to be doing. And so we'd reached the end of that road, and the pump was the next viable option, and it did good things for me, and I'm so grateful for that experience. I really am. But I'm grateful for the 5 years since then, because it, but for the malfunction, I wouldn't have known that I even had the choice to, be another way, live another way, manage my medical situation another way. And so I'm very grateful for the way things work out sometimes. Sometimes it's not for the good, for the good of everybody or the good of one or whatever, but in this case, it did work out well. Thank you for that. Powers that be. So I'm grateful for that. But yeah, it was kind of weird thinking about it and imagining the alternative because these videos would be very different. But yeah, so, and the thing is, I rarely have a specifically dated medical memory where, there's an OR paper that says she was here, this is what we did, this is what happened that day. Stamp it on the calendar. Most of the days are I know a general year or maybe month or season, but for the most part, I have no specific memories or rare specific memories because I don't focus on that. It doesn't help me. And granted, my entire my writing, my blogging, my video, my advocacy, whatever, is based on talking about my medical life and but I don't have a date to nail down, this is happening then, or this is what happened back then, because I don't remember. And as soon as I'm past it, I just kind of keep going, because I know, I don't know day to day whether it's my medical is going to be in my face or something that I can, because it's every day. Most days are very good days. I function very well. But I don't know if it's like an in my face or in the back of my head kind of a day. And so I am grateful for all of it, because, you never know. Nobody knows, right? None of us ever know. So, yeah, so it's like I can't, think about what happened in the past in such a focused way, because I know there's stuff ahead of me that I have to deal with. And to that end, I don't know what's happening in the next few weeks with this epidural situation, because there seems to be some scheduling and approval issues, as per usual. But I'm like, take your time, everybody. Don't rush. I'm here. I'm not going anywhere. Let me know when you work it out amongst yourselves. Which might seem silly, but it's like, yeah, no. I spent a lot of years going back and forth, getting procedures done, and on a regular basis, where everybody knew me, the people in the lobby of the hospital, the welcome people, the staff on the OR floors. It was like, hey, they're back. It's like, hey, everybody, to the point where we were hugging people when we came, so it's like, yeah, that it's been a lot of times since then, and I like it that way. Bless them wherever they are. They're wonderful people. I'm not in a rush to go back there. So it's like, I'm good. And now they don't do things in the hospital anymore. Or they don't have to do things in the hospital anymore. They do it all in their super ultra fancy, we've got it all office. So it's like, I haven't been back since 2016. So it's like, you know what? I like it that way. I'm good. But yeah, so that was a wild calendar alert. And we were sort of like, wow, it's been 5 years. But yeah, since then, I've seen, I don't know, I feel like the morphine over almost 7 years did sort of help reset my nervous system, maybe? I don't know. Nobody buys that except me, because they're not in my body. I know what I feel, but yeah, it's just a weird thing. So I feel like it soothed things in a way in a long enough time period that when it was over, not that things are, there is no cure, there's no pain relief perfectly done, but like, I feel like I don't know, it's just different. It's different than it was before. And so yeah, I feel like it soothed the savage beast in a way. Yeah, so I don't know. Weird thinking about it. Weird thinking about the alternative, the alternate reality, if you will, and imagining the what if. But I like where I am. I like what's happened since, in terms of not having to go every month and getting it drained and refilled, which was kind of a pain in the ass, and just something I wouldn't be in a rush to do again. So it was good. I'm grateful. Am I running back? No, I am not. So yeah, so that's what's happening now. I've had some issues with my neck, and my back is, what else is new? But it's all good. It's all good. What can I do? Focus on what's in front of me. And this week, my amazing t-shirt is a Fran Lebowitz shirt from one of my sisters. I got it for my birthday, and it says, "Think before you speak, read before you think." I love it. 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 I wore it. I've worn it since I got it, but then I wasn't filming last week, and I wanted to wear it when I was filming, and not filming last week completely threw me off, because I kept thinking I was forgetting something, and then I realized you have forgotten nothing, or not related to this. I forgot a lot of things, but so yeah. So filming the Friday, I can speak. The Friar. Oh my gosh, Prior Friday made me more organized, but also made me panic a little bit, because I thought I had forgotten to do something. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there because I could just go on and on and on, and there's no point because, you know, we all know I can ramble and talk forever, so I'm going to give you a break here. Anybody that's stuck with it this long, thank you, thank you, thank you. Please subscribe to the channel if you have not already. If you're already here watching it, why not? And hit the like button, because why not? You know, we're here every week, we talk, we banter, or I banter, you listen, but anyway, I'm grateful for you. Thank you for showing up every week. I hope you are having a low pain, no pain, low aggravation, no aggravation kind of a day, kind of a week, and kind of a weekend, because that's what we hope for and that's what we deserve. I will see you tomorrow via the blog and next week for another video. Be well. Bye.